Hey people, it's Lucario here. Hope you guys are having a wonderful day. Wanted to apologize for me not uploading a video in 3 weeks. I'm in the last 2 weeks of my class in college, and as you guys know, those 2 weeks can be very stressful, very hectic with a lot of testing going on and midterms and all of that stuff. Very crazy time, so I haven't had a lot of time to make a video, but now I have a little nifty product here that I think you guys will enjoy. And before I get into that, I wanted to thank everybody that supported all my videos. I am this close to reaching 5,000 views, and that's awesome because I'm trying to get to 10,000 views so I can start getting sponsored on YouTube, and maybe some companies will send me stuff to review and all of that kind of cool stuff. So thank you so much. I do read all the comments. I try to reply as soon as I can and as genuine and as honest as I can. And I smile when I get all the likes. I get sad when I get the dislikes, but oh well, what can you do? So I wanted to thank you guys for being awesome, and if you guys like what I bring you, then keep on liking away and subscribe, because I am working on other videos such as gameplay for the Switch, and for the Xbox I want to make a video on Cuphead, because that game is freaking awesome, but Jesus Christ, that game is so hard. So stay tuned for that, and without wasting any more time, let's get into this little unboxing. Okay, so the way that this thing works is it's an extender that docks onto the Switch, therefore giving you a cable that plugs into the Nintendo Switch, allowing signal and power to go to the Nintendo Switch without it having to be docked. Now some of you guys may be thinking, what would I want that for? Why do I need it if it already comes with a dock? And that's a good question. And really, it's something that gives you an additional way of docking your Nintendo Switch, and it helps out with accessibility. It's not something that you need. It's something that I think it can be useful, but for most people it's going to be something that they won't want. But for $15, it's not a bad deal. And the reason you would want something like this is, for example, one of the biggest complaints on the Nintendo Switch, I have a tempered glass, so I haven't really suffered with this issue a lot, but for people that don't have a tempered glass, is when you dock it in and out of the dock itself a lot, you eventually start to get scratches right here on the side and on the back as well. Actually, there's a little bit of a scuff right here. You can't really see it on the camera, but there is a little bit of a scuff. So that's the kind of things that you would want to use this thing for, so you wouldn't have to constantly dock it in and out, therefore causing you scratches. And that's a big issue that you would think that Nintendo would have addressed with their Nintendo Switch coming out, because that's basically a $400 machine that you're scratching up, because it comes with an LCD panel that's made out of plastic, and as you guys know, plastic scratches super easy. Like, I mean, you could be cleaning your Nintendo Switch and you'll scuff it up, and if you don't have a tempered glass and you're docking in and out, you can scratch it because there's no microfiber lining on this. This is just hard plastic. And the other reason is, if you're like me, I always like to have my Nintendo Switch on a case, specifically the hybrid case, because that's a very heavy duty case that gives you very comfortable grip, and if you drop it, you might scuff up a little bit of your Nintendo Switch, but guaranteed it's gonna survive. Obviously granted that it's not like a 50-foot drop or something like that. But when you put a case on it, you get a little bit of additional heft, meaning you can no longer dock it. So if you want to output, really the only way that you can do it is removing the case on and off, which eventually the case might lose its elasticity. It's just like a phone case. You take it on and off, eventually they kind of get a little bit loose and all that stuff, and you don't want that for a case that you like for your Nintendo Switch. And the other way is if you buy a mini dock, but those mini docks can be very expensive. I've seen some as high as $80, and I think the cheapest one that I saw was about $50. And this is an alternative, and this is only 15 bucks. So let me show you guys how this works. I don't think there's much in here. It's just a box. There's a dock itself with the cable. Yeah, and that's basically it. That's all that's in the box. And well, before I get into this, I know some of you guys may be thinking, oh, well, you can just use a USB-C to HDMI. Wrong. This will not work with the TV. It won't output signal. I use this for my MacBook, and for that it works perfectly. So it's not the cord itself, it's the fact that the Nintendo Switch needs a little bit of power to output signal to the TV. So this will not work. Don't waste your money on this unless you're using this for something else. It will not work. I tried it on multiple TVs. Okay, so this has a 3-foot cable that goes connected from the puck itself right here, and this would be what's going into your Nintendo Switch. So as you can see right here, it goes in and out because that's the way that it's designed. If you were to just get a regular extension, it would not work because the way that the Nintendo Switch dock is the bottom USB-C pin. It's flushed. So the way that it works is when you drop your Nintendo Switch, it pops that out, and that goes into the bottom of the Nintendo Switch, therefore giving you a signal to the TV. That's why you would want something like this that has the little grooves in it and also has these little pads right here that allow it to grip itself onto the walls of the dock so it won't unplug itself. So let me show you guys how this works. I'm going to try to line this up right here. See if I can get it right on the first time. It's going to be a little bit devious to get in there where you can't see. Let's see. Where is it? Yeah, so there we go. Okay, so now that it's in, you no longer have to remove the case. You can just run this wire, you know, if you have a stand like this one, you just run it through the back right here and pull it out, you know, and this could be however you want it to be. So this is the wire that's going to be hanging, but I mean, like I said, if you didn't want the dock to be showing and you could just have the cord on a stand coming out of a stand, whatever stand that has the hole in the back, like the Hori one would be perfect as well. You just try to bend that wire back, and then you plug this into the Nintendo Switch itself right here. See, as you can see, the Nintendo Switch shut off, meaning that it's now on the TV output mode. It's kind of a mess, but that's only because like I'm trying to set it up and the wire still hasn't folded the way that I wanted to. But as you can see, hold on, let me show you guys right here on the computer. It is outputting signal now from the Nintendo Switch, so it does work, and it's basically what I want it for. I mean, you know, like I said, it's not something that it's for everyone. It's for people that want like that extra accessibility, and they don't want to have to, you know, remove the case every time that they play. So go ahead and get rid of that. Hey guys, so thank you for watching the dock and charger extender for the Nintendo Switch. I think it's a great product. I mean, for 15 bucks you can't really go wrong. The gameplay that I'm actually showing you guys right now was actually done while it was using the dock and charger extender. So I mean, what can I say? I'd say I'd give it like a 4.5 stars out of 5. The only thing I maybe would complain about would be the build quality. It seems a little bit flimsy, but then again, it's not something that you're going to be taking on and off all the time. So, I mean, for 15 bucks, I think you'll get your money's worth if it's something that you're interested in. And other than that, I wanted to thank you guys again. Like I said earlier, my channel is growing. Actually, by the time that this video is done uploading, my channel will have reached over 5,000 views, and that's freaking amazing. I mean, I get bored of listening to myself for a few minutes, and God, I hate hearing my voice because I cringe all the time. But thank you guys for the support. I appreciate it. And I'm trying to make more videos, but as you guys know, school is getting hectic. I passed my other class, and that's awesome, but my class just started Monday, and they're 8-week accelerated classes, so I have to go through about 200 chapters in 8 weeks, and it can get pretty stressful. A lot of homework and stuff. But I am working on a video. I don't know what I'm going to do it on yet. Maybe some gameplay on Overwatch or Smite or I don't know, maybe Fast RMX, which is what you guys are seeing right now on screen, or something. I don't know. But yeah, I'm definitely gonna try to put that out by Sunday. And you know, if you guys have any suggestions, drop them in the comments. And other than that, thank you guys for watching, and have a good one.